I will never be average. I will never be average. I will never be average. I want somebody to say that right now. I will never be average. I need you to keep that right here. I need you to keep that right here. Because some of y'all is going to end up average because you don't believe it. You don't dream it. You don't think about it. You don't speak it. Some of y'all going to end up average. When you blame others for why you didn't do something, why you didn't get something done, the way that your story is the way it's become because of your past, the way that you live life because of what that person did to you, every single time you blame someone else, you give them power. You're average. Say it again. I will not be average. Say it again. I will not be average. Every time you blame that person for why your life is the way that it is, you're giving your power away. Keep your power. Average people do that. Average people look for someone else to solve their problems. Take ownership. Solve your own problem. I will not be average. You got to take responsibility. You got to hold yourself accountable. Keeping yourself accountable keeps you in control. It gives you back your power every single time. I will not be average. I want you to say this. Repeat after me. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can do it. I'm very capable. I can do it. I will do it because I'm strong. I'm strong enough to do it. I believe in me. I will do it because I can do it. And I must do it. I must do it because I got somebody else counting on me. I must do it because my story in the future cannot perpetuate my story in the past. I must do it. Some people don't believe that they're no longer going to be average because they won't let go of their ego. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. That person that hurt you, that you keep holding on to, that emotion, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. That job that fired you and it wasn't fair, you got to let it go. You're unemployed now. You got to let it go. You are allowing that past to continue to dangle you like a puppet on a string. It's gone. It happened already. Let it go. There are some things you need confidence for. There are some things you can have an ego for. But for it to continue to keep you back, that's not one of them things. That's not one of them things. So, I will not be average. I can, I will, and I must. Because I am capable, because I am strong, and because someone else is counting on me. Even if it's just you by yourself, you are counting on you. Because if you don't lay that first brick and then continue laying bricks, there's nothing going to be for you to look back to see the foundation. Those habits that you're creating, that routine that you keep on doing, you're not going to be able to look at the analytics of your life, let alone the analytics of YouTube and whatever else. You know how YouTube pushes your video because you keep putting videos at a certain time, at a certain day of the week. You're telling the algorithm, you're telling your audience, oh, expect my video again at this time, at this day. Then you're giving the audience what they want. You're giving them what they're looking for. You're helping solve their problems. You're giving value. You're telling the algorithm, hey, continue to push this to the audience, right? So when you look back on that and you see the traffic it drives from that, you see the outcome from that, now you can say, okay, I could pick this apart and I could, right? Because now you got something to look back on. So you can, you will, and you must for those very reasons right there. Your future is going to thank yourself right now. So all you people that's out there like, man, I can't do it yet. I don't got the right equipment. I can't do it yet. I'm not confident enough. I can't do it yet because I'm not the best. I can't do it yet because I'm not. Stop. Stop it. For the people that are successful, for the people that are on top, for the people that have the utmost highest confidence, for the people that continue to crush it, they're not waiting on equipment. They're not waiting on I'm not confident enough. They're not waiting on the next person. They're not telling themselves that they can't do it. They're doing it because they understand that you need to fail forward. You have to fail before you succeed. By you learning how to do it and do it correctly, you have to do it and do it wrong first. Please, somebody understand how much sense that makes. As a young child, as a toddler, you had to learn to tie your shoe over and over again before you got it right. And then you got to the point where it was on autopilot. Now you tie your shoe and you don't even think about it. You can, you will, you must. You will not be average. I will not be average. Keep going. Keep going. You have to keep going no matter what. You gotta, we all got something called a will. Okay? My will drives me. My will continues to elevate me. Because I understand in my mind, it is a mental thing. Sometimes we have thoughts we don't want to think. Sometimes we have thoughts that we don't want to be fixated on. And it triggers an emotion. And now we're sucked up in it. You ever practice being patient with yourself? You ever practice allowing a thought to come and not analyzing it, not harnessing on it, but just let it come and let it go? You have a will within yourself. Will yourself through it. You know what? It hurts. I don't like pain. It hurts. But this is the time that I grow thick skin. You will yourself through it. Will yourself through the diabetes. Will yourself through getting up another day and going to that job for now. Will yourself being another single parent and you don't know what to do every single day, that you're giving it all and you're doing your best. But you know what? It's going to get better. Will yourself through that degree. Will yourself through going back to school. Will yourself through taking that test. Will yourself through studying. Will yourself through sacrificing because it's going to pay off in the long run. Will yourself through it right now. Like I always used to say it at the end of my old videos. 5 years ago videos. If you don't, nobody else will. You are your authentic self. No one can be you. So as long as you complain, as long as you stay stuck in the past, it ain't never gonna happen for you. Bottom line, I have vertigo and I just got diagnosed with narcolepsy. My brain is trained to sleep. I'm tired all the time. But I'm not going to focus and harness my energy on, I'm tired, I'm asleep. Oh, that's why I don't got enough energy. I'm tired, I need to go take a nap. Sometimes I do need to go take a nap. Other times I find myself different things to do to keep my mind focused and busy so that my mind doesn't have time to be comfortable enough to get tired and fall asleep. Will yourself through it. Stop telling yourself the story someone gave you. Stop telling yourself your past self story. Make your new story right now. You can, you will, and you must. Let's get to work. Enough said. Let's go.